we are again, and we are pretty much going to be getting the Mustang tinted today. I just realized the side already has a tint, so I'm not sure. Or actually, I just lied. As you guys can tell, it looked super dark that way. But then I was like, maybe it's just the interior. And when I step this way, you can see right through it. So none of it's tinted. So I will be getting it tinted 5% on the sides and the rear. Obviously, with the rear tinted, will look a lot better on the back end with the louvers, considering it'll all be black right now. Obviously, we are pretty much looking right inside, even though the louvers are there. So we need to get that situated. I feel like I didn't notice these that much yesterday, but now that I'm really looking at it, I feel like it's like super exposed. I wish they had used something that was a lot darker so it sort of blended in, but looking at it now, it's pretty visible, and obviously that's used so the louver doesn't bounce off of the window and make hella rattly noises. That's actually one of the issues we have on the 06 Mustang, because they had a different material. It was like super thin across the sides, and now it makes rattly noises. That's probably why they have these super thick blocks now under pretty much everyone except the top one for whatever reason. But yeah, that's probably why they put this. Now it like should ensure that it doesn't rattle whatsoever, whereas before it was like so thin that it would get worn out, I would assume, after a while, which is exactly what happened on the 06 Mustang. But the only issue with this is like super visible, and yeah, I'm not sure how I didn't really notice it yesterday when I was putting it on. But obviously a lot of these are put as far as they could go. I couldn't put it further, and then obviously the other side was sticky, so you're basically trying to shove it in there without having it stick to the window, which is pretty much what started happening, especially up here. Like, for some reason it felt really tight. This one was pretty bad. Like, it could have easily gone further, but couldn't get in there and it stuck to the window. I forgot to mention that yesterday when I got home, my right ear was actually literally low-key hurting. It went away, it didn't stay too long, but it was hurting from the exhaust, even though the drive was probably like 30 minutes after I got the exhaust done. It's been a while since I had a super loud exhaust. When I was in college, the loudest car I probably ever owned actually was a 300ZX, and when I had it in college, I would travel about an hour and a half to college and then eventually back home, and it would get pretty loud, and I would have the T-tops off, and as you would imagine, it would get pretty loud, and there was no back seats or anything, so the exhaust was like literally rattling right there. And yeah, good times though, good times. All I gotta say is this car sounds amazing. I might have my sister drive it so I could record from the outside. I'd love to hear what it sounds like from the outside, but from the inside it sounds pretty great. I'm sure from the outside it's a lot more aggressive and whatnot, but this is pretty sweet. And I guess we'll just hit you guys with a montage, and I'll see you guys at the tint shop.
I just rolled another blunt, and shawty she calling, I know baby what you want. I got my section, look in my direction. She at IG thought all she want is impressions. I got what she want, that's why she in my section. I'm with slimes, Wipe your nose, we are blessed. It's my time.
Car is officially tinted and it looks pretty good. We're obviously going to check it out. We're going to give them a shout out. So thank you to stereo-based. We're about to take a photo that's going to get uploaded online, and yeah, we'll go from there. But pretty cool I'd say. Finally back home, got a few reactions with the car, which was pretty cool. And yeah, unfortunately I left my 360 camera in the BMW that we left there, so I won't have that footage until tomorrow. Got a lot of editing to do and whatnot, but yeah, we'll make all that happen. And I'm pretty excited about the build and how far we've come so far. Another sunny day, and we're about to go to the shop to pick up the camera that I had left there accidentally. And yeah, let's head out, starting off with a cold start. Wish I had a remote start, but we'll get there, unless this car has it and I just don't know. Looks like the tape for some reason keeps releasing, so we have that issue over here. But the rest of it looks good. Obviously we fixed this one yesterday, so I guess we're gonna have to fix this one today at some point, because it is not sticking. I feel like I'm going to unintentionally roll down the windows at some point, but hopefully I don't. That's one of the major issues that I hate about freaking tinting windows, having to keep the windows up for several days. They were storing the car inside, so I mean, either way, we'd have to ask, I guess. So I'm not sure how it'll come out in the edits, but I do have the camera up. There's always something stupid going on. I was trying to adjust it, and I pulled one of the pins, and now the camera is like vertical or horizontal or whatever the hell, but it's not the way I normally have it set up, unfortunately. But it should look fine because it is a 360 camera, but we'll see.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Oh, okay, no, that's cool.
This ain't your channel.
Ooh, watch out!
Covered cord.
Where the hell that came from?
And he gave it to me, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm not sure if this was with the camera or not, or you know, goes with the camera." But like, I guess
I must have got it from the trunk. Okay.
I mean, I literally put it exactly where you're sitting on the dining table.
Oh, that was mine. Okay, got it.
So I mean, obviously I took it so you didn't have to go back and put it back, but I don't know.
If you want it, you can have it, because obviously my phone doesn't even use it. I gotta find it.
Well, I don't even know what kind of cable it is, but
it's the USB, the one that you use for your phone. The one that they did for the phone before they changed.
oh, is that yours is Type C now?
don't even know what. We got hella close to the
I didn't realize that I had rolled that close.
There's a UPS store over here. On Santa Clara, if we want to do that one.
Well, we'll see the rhythm of things because I might come back home for the Steelers game.
Oh, alright.
So.
Damn, my dude. The train needs to hurry the hell up. Go to the other UPS store. What time are you gonna about to bounce out?
If I do come home, the game's at 1 or 1:30. Ain't so fast, are you?
Don't you have to put your foot on the brake?
My foot is on the brake, but what's that mean? So I gotta figure out how this braking works. I never got used to it in the M5, to be honest.
You lift up to put on, turn, push down to turn off.
It's funny because I'm thinking about how many phone calls I'm ruining. Because I did that this morning too. Where I passed by somebody on the phone.
It's fine.
Oh, we out here.
This cookie went all the way, even though his tires didn't even touch the thing. I was just like, oh, brother saw, because she's seen, I've shown her that Tesla model, right? She's like, why is that a real car? And I was like, yeah, they'll come out with it soon, you'll see it on the road. And so I didn't even get to tell her like that we saw it here. She just assumed that she saw it online and wanted to go get it, and she's like, no, I'm not going. And I was like, no, I mean, because I was like, oh, brother saw like Tesla over here. We saw this Tesla, and so she was like, I'm not going.
Starbase calling regarding your BMW. It is ready for pickup.
That was fast.
That was. I wonder if they got it off, like, I mean, obviously since they kept it overnight. Yeah.
Well, at least it's done, I guess. It's just me or that guy reminds me of Anthony.
There's your partner, the G-Wagon. Is that the same one that was killing it yesterday on mission?
No. I mean, it looks like the same color, but that one was a 4x4. This one's a regular one. But, yeah.
Oh, wow. He was kicking it up a notch.
Pulled up on the ATM machine. And I'll probably leave the clip in, but it looks like the 5 Series is ready for pickup, even though they said that it was probably going to be late today by the time the car was ready with all the tints, because the removal was going to take so long. But apparently it's ready, and it's barely 12 o'clock right now, so we'll be picking that up. Not sure what else we have in store. I do want to head back home because the Steelers are playing today, I think the season is going to be over by the time this video is posted, but I don't want to miss that game, or you know, I don't want to miss a part of it. So either I'm going to miss the entire thing and watch it back later, or I'm going to go back home and then watch the entire thing. So I'm not 100% sure. The weather is so nice today. I wish I could put the windows down and I really enjoy it. But I sort of, you know, might actually prefer missing the game just so I could spend some time outside and then watch the entire game later on tonight. But we'll see. And as you guys would imagine, that is my sister, as you guys have seen her in previous videos. But today we're probably going to have her in more clips than ever before it released. So she might be in the vlogs more, trying to sort of have as many people in my content as possible as we expand and, you know, go to car meets and everything. So we're going to definitely be expanding everything we're doing on content. Mission accomplished, and we are headed home, or we're headed to the shop, I think, or some mix of one or the other. I think we're going home and then grabbing money and then going to the shop. But regardless, the car day will end sooner than later. Wish I still had the Nissan, so I gotta figure out if this is louder than the Nissan. I feel like the Nissan was louder, to be honest, but I'm not sure.
So
Because the show was hella loud, but I don't know.
I have yet to hear it from my room, so I don't know. But Nissan for sure you can hear like very clearly.
That was like deafening loud, but I don't know. But it's been so long that I'm not sure if it's like more exaggerated in my mind and it's not as loud as I remember it to be, but because like obviously I would ride with the T-tops off as well when I'd come back from Davis and back and forth and whatnot. So obviously the noise would be amplified with the top off. Finally made it home. I have 27 minutes before the game starts, and yeah, we're going to quickly head out to the shop, the tint shop, to pick up the BMW and quickly come back home. So I think there's just enough time to make all this happen without me missing the beginning of the game, but we'll just see how quickly this gets done. We are officially going home now, and yeah, the game starts in 8 minutes, so we'll see. Home is probably give or take 8 minutes, so it looks like we might cut it close. I probably would have been a lot closer to home already, but my sister wanted me to wait for her to be or wait for her to actually pick up the car, and you know, then we'd leave together. But I think she's about to go grab food, so regardless, I waited, you know, 3-4 minutes for her, but we should be okay on timing. Since we do have a new car in the collection, might as well sort of regroup. Obviously I did record the video of what the current collection looks like in terms of what cars we have, in terms of past cars. The list is growing. Obviously as I get new cars, I'm getting rid of other cars and whatnot, so the list of old cars. So when I started driving for the first time, I was learning, and I believe it was a 91 Honda Accord, and then my first official car was a 92 Lexus ES300, and then we eventually moved from that Lexus to a 2004 Audi A4, and then we went from that to a 1991 300ZX, which I still miss here and there, and you know, I will be getting another 300ZX, but it will be a twin turbo next time around. And then after that we had the 2004 Mustang that I still own. After that we had a C63 AMG, that was a 2018 that I got rid of for the Lamborghini. So the car after that was the 2007 Lamborghini Gallardo. And then after that I got a C55 AMG, which was a 05. After that I got yeah, that's pretty much all the cars we've gone through. The car I probably missed the most is probably the C63 AMG. I've been pretty vocal about missing that car over all the other cars. If the time ever comes, I wouldn't mind buying the same exact car back if I was able to locate it, but we'll just see. Got a classic E-Class Benz behind me that looks really good in white. Love my 90s cars when it comes to European cars. I love 90s Mercedes-Benzes and BMWs. Would like to own a few, but we'll get those down the road. Not really something that anybody would be interested in content-wise, so that's probably not something I'd buy anytime soon, since we are going full force on content and what can and should produce views and, you know, subscribers and followers and so on and so forth. So that's sort of where we're at right now, but I would love to own 90s E-Class Benz. I would like to own 90s 5 or 7 series. We'll see. We're going to be shooting a lot more POV vlogs, and you know, don't think we're just going to be focusing on this Mustang. I know I've been shooting a lot more content with this Mustang since I literally just bought it 6 days ago, but we are going to be shooting a lot more with the Lamborghini, and in 2024 we're going to be pushing even harder than ever before, and hopefully we see the growth, and you know, we could inspire more people and reach more people and everything. So that's the goal for 2024 in terms of the car collection, the car journey and everything. We might not own all the cars we start off with. Maybe we own, you know, less cars. Maybe we own more cars. Maybe we own the same amount of cars, but it's different cars. But there's going to be switches, I'm sure. You know, hopefully by the end of next year we do reach our milestones, so I could twin turbo the Lamborghini and I could twin turbo the 04 Mustang. This car obviously will be supercharged, and the build will probably be complete maybe sometime in February. We'll have everything done exterior wise and the actual mechanical build. So this car is going to be built very quickly. So you know, this is recorded at, you know, the end of December, so by the time you guys even see this, the build will be very close to done already. But the remaining cars, you know, hopefully they get built after we reach our milestones, and it doesn't take too long to reach those milestones. So hopefully 71 race team gets us there. I know we will. We've grown a lot over the year, so I'm expecting even greater growth over 2024. We are almost home. It is 1:31. The game was going to start at 1:30, but it might be off by several minutes. Sometimes that's exactly what happens. That happened last Saturday, actually. I think the game started like 5-10 minutes later for some reason. So hopefully this one's starting a little late, so I'm, you know, there in front of a TV before it starts. But we'll see. It doesn't look like I'd be missing much either way. At most I might miss a couple of minutes, since I need to open the gate, park the car, and then basically run inside. Got little Keta over here. Opened him up. We don't want him running around the entire house, so he has plenty of space to run in. Actually, multiple rooms, if we're being honest. So plenty of space to run in. So don't think we're you know, keeping him in a cage or something crazy. But when we're not around, when nobody's around, we decide to just keep him in a certain area. That way he doesn't ruin the entire house by the time we get home. Looks like we're 5 minutes late, but the game is at 13:29. So looks like we didn't miss much at all.